Hello, YouTube. I've got melons. Melons, 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 melons everywhere. Lots of melons. But, yeah, that's because I built a melon farm. And it's automated and feeds back into the main system. So, that's pretty awesome. So, I'm going to go ahead and collect up these melons here. Because, melons are great. And I fixed the one villager farm over here. So this is a potato farm. I'm going to make a carrot farm over here on this wing. I may need to do more than this. I may need to bring it out to like about here. Not sure. I want to like try and double the size, put in a couple more villagers. The other thing that I did since my last stream was create a hopper line that goes down so everything is collected and then collected into the storage system, which is going to create problems of its own. Here is my melon and pumpkin farm. That it plays a little note block when you're done. I'm not sure if it makes the notes all the time because there's slabs over the top, but either way, yeah, it's just satisfying to see it like click over and like something got collected like instantly. You don't even see it pop. Here, watch. There it goes. See it? You didn't even see the pumpkin or the melon there. But it's in the inventory. So basically, from the last episode, yes, I may or may not have after a villager. Sorry. I created this guy here. I created or I fixed the system down below. I am not sure what's going on the left side of my screen. What in the world is that? That's the first I've seen it. There's like a lantern and prismarine lamp, some kelp, some seagrass. I am not sure what that is or why it's there. So, yeah, I'll have to figure that one out. I think I fixed most of the other issues before. So, I got some rockets here. Go for a flight. Oh, and I got my villager farm up and running, my breeder. So, they all get funneled into this pool and then they just kind of group up and float around, which is like great. So here is the Tacoweb HQ tower. I showed you the crane before. I've done a little bit of upgrading since then. Oof. So I got myself a cactus farm. Yeah, I can get in here. So this thing is cranking. Like it's almost more cactus than I can deal with. Basically 8 blocks out in 2 stacks. So I have 8 by 8 here, then it steps up one, goes to 8 by 8 there, and then I filled the whole thing up with cactus farm area. So that thing is cranking. But once I built the cactus farm and the melon and pumpkin farm, oh, there I go, flying into the wall. Once I got all that up and running, and I put that bed there to try and get some of these villagers to come here, but they just don't. They just sit in the water. I realized how inadequate my storage system is because these things are cranking at pretty high rates, and I only have 3 double chests. And if I use the melon farm by itself, the melon and pumpkin farm, then I'm gonna end up having like melon slices out the wazoo. So right now they're feeding right through and then into the main storage system. So this hopper line runs all the way up to the top of the tower, and then I'm gonna try and tie everything into it. But I'm a little concerned that my overflow is gonna be an issue. So I have 4 or 5 double chests for overflow, and that's not going to be enough. So I'm going to have to build some sort of like shulker box loading system, I think. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to do a bunch of end raiding. So you can kind of see here that that is cactus. There's some pumpkin. But this will fill up back like 6 hoppers, 8 hoppers in no time at all. Other than that, I'm kind of getting tired of my furnace system not working, so I think I'm going to revamp that guy. I'm not quite sure what it is. Oh, you got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Where did that guy come from? Seriously? Oh, at least you didn't blow up the chest. That would have been awful. So yeah, apparently a creeper was just in there. I'm not sure how he got in there. Building the upper floors, I found out that there were ways that creepers could get down here, and what they would do, jump in on the sides and then get into this little area here, or into this little area here, which is like my little waterfall kind of thing. And then they would like float out of that and then all of a sudden just blow up in your face like you just saw on the live stream. So yeah, GG. So I'm gonna go ahead and may as well use the melons. Blank off these guys here. There we go. We don't need a water pool down here anyhow. And he is not going to move off of that spot, so... And I may have made my concrete maker. Left it on. I hear these little zombies everywhere and it's driving me nuts. Like, he should be right here where that parrot is. Well, what are you going to do? Alright, let me dump off some stuff in this chest. I will show you some of the other progress that I made. Let's see. Collect up the rest of this. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Doing there. I'll put a half slab down. Will he jump off? No, he can't because the. See if that helps. But either way, I've got monsters in my base now, and it's kind of driving me nuts. So I really need to finish off the towers, but the towers are more than a little bit of a project because, yeah, like, do you guys really want to place like, I don't know, 600 glass panes? That's awful. Completely awful. So I did kind of discover, I kind of suspect that the reason that my smelter is not working properly is that I have 2 repeaters here. So I may have to try and come up with a way, run this comparator here. Should pick up when there's something in this hopper. See, there's stuff in this hopper, but that hopper is locked by this. So I think what I need to do is get rid of this guy. Do it now. Take this guy here. Then I'm going to put a block here. Then I'm going to put a torch. Yeah, see, that's just not going to work. I need to have a repeater coming off of this. And block. But I need this block to turn off this torch. and this torch should power some redstone. But it won't, because I need to be able to pass this without putting a side input into it. So I don't know. If you guys know what to do here, just let me know, please, because this is getting obnoxious. I think the extra 0.2-second delay that you get from Peter is screwing up the whole system, because what's happening is I'm getting double the amount of things in this hopper that I am in this hopper. So basically, these hoppers are filling up, dropping all their stuff through, and then this one fills up, and then the bottom one just gets locked out. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do with that, but it's been working as far as I can tell to a certain extent. So I've got the smooth stone for my slab floors, but it's like a constant battle. So like these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 furnaces have stuff in them, but it couldn't drop in them until I got rid of that redstone. So I really need to figure that one out. Maybe I just need to like do a double layer of 15 furnaces, and then we can just go with like the redstone length, because there's a possibility that just having this extra line and then running through a repeater and another repeater and then back, because this here from the end of that to here is 15 blocks. So I don't know. I got to figure that one out, but it's starting to become a problem. It's an annoyance because I'm going to need a lot of glass, and I don't really want to have to babysit it constantly. So anywho, let's go check out the villager breeder setup that we have. I haven't done any work on the, because that was such a pain. It was kind of ridiculous. So if you'll remember from before, I basically tried to restore whatever villagers were here from before I did my / kill all villagers. So what I did here, run a rail line out. I had a bunch of blocks on the side, and then I put a block right here, and then I had this running back and forth so it would catch any of the villagers. So I got my 3 villagers that I had here. I transported them out to the villager breeder, which was I think Impulse SV put it together, but he put it together off of a couple of other people. So it's kind of like one of those little multifaceted designs. I don't want to not credit somebody for their work, but so we built this little tower out here. So I got a farmer up there that's farming carrots. Then I have 2 villagers inside of here. And if you AFK in the room, you will get villagers. And then those villagers will fall right through the middle of those guys into this water stream here. And then we get to utilize the tunnel that I already... Oh, hey, what are you doing? How did you not get in there? Get to utilize the little tunnel that I used to get the dolphin in, because why waste? I don't like to be wasted. So, where are you going? There you go. So either way, this dumps back out into the main pool, which is actually a bit of a negative thing, because villagers are kind of a pain to get out of water and to get up onto land and then like actually move somewhere. So that's why I had a door or a bed right next to the door. This is quite a ways. This took some time. There we go. So then I didn't want them just get flushed into the main pool. I wanted them to get flushed out to the side, so hopefully they walk around here. Maybe find a bed, maybe walk around, maybe make it into my thing, but no. Of course, that is way too easy. So I did end up glassing a lot of this out here. I did, like I said, I put it in the hopper line. And then also I created a stair tower. Get up to the top. But you can't get to the penthouse by the stair tower. So this just gets you up to the top farm, which I think turned out pretty awesome, and it's produced pretty quickly. I was fairly surprised at how fast they would go. If you stack them like this, I did watch an El Mango video where he spaced them out one more, so you would eliminate the one in the middle, and he was saying that you get like 2.93 per hour, I believe. But I don't really care if there's a little bit of loss on this. I don't need to go for super efficiency. But I also am gonna have to like interrupt this stuff here. So I think what I'm gonna do is try to take the output from this and then create a chest system to store a bunch of them, and then have the overflow go into a series of smelters here so that we can just smelt them up to heal items, which would be pretty awesome. It's kind of a pain to run out to the Guardian farm if you just want to heal up your pickaxe or your elytra. So let me come back inside here. So to get to the penthouse, you can either fly up to the top, or you can come over here, take the executive elevator, which I have a ton of work to do on this as well. And that's a nice little travel up the bubble elevator. And then we have the basic area here. So this is like the entrance. I think I might have to make a little bit of a locker room, maybe underneath stairs. Then we got the hot tub with the kitties out here. Got the nice little area here. You can look down and see everything that we've done. And then I've got up top. This would be the living quarters and office area. So I think the first layer here, I might have to put an office or two over here. I might have to try and get a villager into that bubble column, and he can be my Secretary of State in the Taco Kingdom. And then I have another floor here. Got another floor here. And I've got another floor here. So I think this is going to be my living quarters. Not quite sure what to do with it. I got some nice arched ceilings. Everything's set up nicely. But the only dark spots that I was getting were on the sides here. Like if I don't have the glass in place, then creepers and skellies and every other nasty thing can spawn out there. And then they kind of fall off into the side. So I have a few big projects to do I'm kind of putting off. So I need to like make this my living area and then decorate it. Might extend that down to the next floor below. So over on the sides here is what I'm talking about. So that's like a lot of glass panes to place, and there's a lot more to do, and that's like a lot of work. So basically what was happening was I was having creepers or skellies or zombies spawn up here, and then they would fall off the edge and they would fall into this water column. And I bet you, this is my kelp farm by the way, so I bet you if I go down to the bottom of this, this all feeds down. I heard one. Where are you at, buddy? Where are you? This is driving me insane. I'm gonna have to get a second account just so I have a camera account, so I can go into spectator mode and look. But basically, if you come all the way down to the bottom of this, I just have trapdoors or fence gates, water streams. So if you come down in here, in theory, I can't. Oh, I can't get in there because there's glass panes there. So yeah, if I come down to the end of this, and I'm gonna have to rework this whole kelp farm, which I am absolutely dreading. I don't want to do that at all. Look, there's a zombie right there. See? Like, come on, dude. They just get pushed into the corner. So I'm not exactly sure what is going on with them spawning. I'm gonna have to like cover every single square inch. Once I get the glass panes filled in, I think I will be okay. I am almost out of food. Yeah, hasn't really done a whole lot on the server since our last stream. Rockets. So I'm debating what I need to do because the first thing I should do is fix the smelter system. Then the second thing I should probably do, if I... Ooh, was that a creeper? Swear to God, there was just a creeper there. Where in the world did he... Maybe it wasn't. Okay. Oh, either way. So I want to fix my smelter system so that I can actually smelt the kelp into kelp blocks efficiently. But I can't start the kelp block farm until I fix the smelter. And then I have all kinds of plans for villagers, which it literally takes me like 20 minutes to get one of those villagers out of the water, and it's pretty awful. So I'm not quite sure what to do about that. Why aren't those turtles moving? They should be moving right now. Get a little bit closer. Chilling out for the night. They're just chilling out for the night. Also, I need to get a few more beacons going. Man, that looks impressive. It's like walking down the streets of Maple City with a high rise. That's pretty awesome. And I don't believe that I'm at build height here. So if I F3 it out, I am at 236. So I got another 20 blocks to go to build height, which I hopefully at some point will link this up with it and have a special water elevator, but it's off to the side, so I think I have to destroy a good portion of that and then maybe center it up in this section here. But yeah, so I've just kind of been working on things. I ran out of gravel for concrete, and it was kind of obnoxious. I ended up just coming over here, and then I put down a conduit, and then tried to clear off all the gravel off the bottom of the ocean that I could find. I still have a few rows to do, but I cleared out a lot of gravel. I got like 3 or 4 shulker boxes full of gravel off the bottom of this ocean. And then I did some damage on the nearby desert over this way. Went out a little bit further so it wouldn't spoil. Definitely did some there because that's not a natural spawn. Yeah, I did some there. So yeah, I mean, I've just been trying to keep up with farming out materials. Is that a village or is that... No, we already went through this before. That is a raided desert temple. So yeah, I don't know. I have like way too many things to do and just not enough time. I spent a good portion of the weekend working on things, and I just don't really have any desire to work on the zoo because... Oh, hey, thanks server. Because it's pretty awful trying to find mobs and getting them into pens. I still have not trapped an Enderman, but I'm not quite sure how to handle that one because I think they will still aggro if you look at them through the glass. So I'm not sure how I will keep them penned up because I do not want them to teleport out. We've captured them in boats before. I think actually Mia may have caught one. See inner... Oh my goodness. Thank you, server. What's our lag looking like? Running 60 FPS. It's like our speeds are okay. I don't know what's going on with that, but either way, I've been tweaking around with Optifine, trying to get things to work a little bit cleaner, a little bit nicer. But the rendering is still just not happening too well. So take a gander over to the main area, and I still need to build a villager or a spawn area, like a welcome center for anybody that I invite to the server, which you want to be invited to the server. This is early. I have like 7, 8 people watching these videos, and I love it. But 7, 8 people take the time to watch this crap. It's great. But if you want to be on here, like, just don't be a jerk and don't grief people. And yeah, if you play consistently, you're more than welcome to come over here. Just message me or post a comment, and then I can get your info. But if we come back to the main starting area, let's see if he's still here. Oh, and I am kind of starting to run out of iron, so oof. Definitely gonna have to start thinking about making a new iron farm. Not quite sure what I want to do. I know El Mango's design is pretty awesome. You have to get like 3 villagers on 2 little platforms and then 1 zombie in the middle, which capturing a zombie is not that big of a deal. I am full of poppies. I'm full of iron. So like what? Like, we'll call it a full double chest of iron, plus or minus another full double chest. And then we have a bunch of iron blocks here. So like, I can keep going for a while with what we have from before the patch hit, but yeah, I don't know. It's gonna have to catch up at some point here, because I built a crap ton of hoppers. So this is Mia's old house, and he is gone. Oh, such sadness. So there was an Enderman in here, and his name was Endy. Uh, Fairly obvious. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he despawned or what. He was name tagged in a boat, just chilling. But game's a little weird. Servers are a little weird sometimes. Buy on Mia's little area. And I am going to have to at least repopulate a little bit of the Sky Village, just so that I can make my farm work for the raids. Alright, Mia should be around here somewhere. There it is. Render in. So I'm not exactly sure. What is that? Getting hurt down there? He should be getting hurt in the berry bushes. Come on, buddy. Gonna move? What's up now? They just not. Oh my goodness. Yeah. No. Not walking through that. I thought they could actually path through that, but apparently not. And this sunflower just never seems to be pointing the right way. I guess it's trying to find the sun, but what are you going to do? So Mia's base hasn't changed a whole lot. Same old, same old. Have to maybe help make a nice storage system. And then this is her big dig project. I don't know where her beacon goes up. Probably getting pretty close to the edge of. So, okay, she placed it on the surface, so that might be about right. But maybe we'll help her out, dig this whole thing out, so that we can make her mall, and then maybe some kind of like upside downy kind of thing over here. Kind of fun. Yeah. Stranger Things fans and all. I am gonna run out of rockets, so I'm gonna fly over here quick. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm gonna try and get away from actual live stream thing and actually produce some videos. So Mia is making me some music for it, and then we're making graphics, and then we're gonna try and stitch together some episodes. So yeah, game kinda new to YouTube. Why am I not flying? It's not broken. My Red Bull gives me rings. Come on. There we go. Thank you, server. So yeah, we're gonna try and do some like semi-produced content. Oh my goodness, the creepers are everywhere. What is that guy doing up there? Oh, you died. Sorry, bud. So I'm going to have to definitely make a sugarcane farm at the new base because I'm getting kind of tired of running back here to make paper and to make rockets. So I that not hit escape. That would be awesome. Husk. I still have to get one of those captured for my zoo, but like I said, I'm getting a little tired of the zoo. Or I got a little tired of the zoo. That was like an intense amount of time just to try and get the animals in there. Got to be on the other side of that wall. Oh, hey. Hey, little buddy. What you doing? Where's your friend? Oh. What you doing? Oh, that's not going to hit. He's going to run into the glass, watch. Oh, or the wall. Short work of that one. Alright, there. I also need to make a AFK fishing rig, but I'm a little concerned. Like I said, like I do not want my storage system to back up, and I do not want to make like a lava destruction system for any items that I don't get to collect. That ding. Pick up random XP. Boom. So yeah, I need to do sugarcane farm. I need a zero tick bamboo farm as well. I need to do a carrot farm inside the base. I need to do a wheat farm. Wheat farm did not work out too well. I have those 2 villagers in the basement. They're kind of doing work, but it's producing like 5 times the number of seeds as it is wheat, and that's getting a little excessive. So I might have to make a little bone meal hopper thing to make bone meal out of the extra seeds. Now we're not going to load anything at all. There we go. So yeah, lots of farms planned. I'm also going to make a little farm of coral fans and the, not the block coral, but the stuff that grows on it. So I'll make one of those in one of the wings, just so that I can kind of have every little bit of resource. And yeah, I just have way too many projects to do. So if anybody thinks that I should set something as a priority, let me know. I'm thinking the smelter is probably going to be the #1 priority, but that's a pain in the butt, and I'm just getting kind of tired of dealing with that crap. I troubleshooted this thing for hours and hours and hours, and I cannot figure out why it's not going to work. So I think I'm going to just have to go back to the drawing board, get back to something a little bit smaller, and then figure out how to expand it. So yeah, that's a nice view of the penthouse. Look at that. Go. So keep the live stream short tonight, but just wanted to give you guys an update. And like I said, we're going to do reduced episodes. Tacoweb server. Where in the world is that ticking coming from? I thought I shut this thing off. Oh, you know what? There was a redstone block that I put over in the side. Okay, so I think that redstone block was somewhere in this mix. Yeah, these guys are flipping back at that. Okay, so the dust came from here. There we go. Okay, that's fixed. I'm gonna retry to recreate this because I have made, I don't know, probably 80 stacks of concrete, and this thing's kind of obnoxious to work with. You pop in here, you put your stuff in here, maybe in the dropper if you have a lot of stacks. flip this on, you hold right click here to drop your block and then break it, but yeah, the timing's just not right, so I'm gonna have to try and work something out with some observers that working correctly. But yeah, there's always like all these little tiny things that you just don't think about, and like making concrete, yeah, like you don't think it's a big deal until you want to make like, I don't know, a double chest full of it, and then you just sit there holding right click and left click at the same time for the better part of like 30 minutes or 45 minutes. So yeah, I think everything's cleared out of these furnaces. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely take this project on, figure out why this isn't working. Also, sadly, because I think my storage system needs to be expanded, I'm going to have to move my cows out of the basement, which is not going to be fun. I will definitely record that because once I break those blocks open and they're at like mob cap in the 1x1 area, definitely gonna be funny watching them explode out. But like, look at this! Like everything is getting full. Yeah, I definitely need to shut that hopper off upstairs because I am going to overfill my system. I have to add something for the melons for the pieces or the slices, and yeah, I don't know. It's just getting a little out of hand. So I either need to like stick with this style storage system and then pretty much double it because of the amount of items that are coming through here, or I need to. What are you doing in there, Mr. Cactus? Falling through, or is he locked in? Oh, okay, they're locked in. So yeah, my storage system was full, and I didn't even have this flowing. So that guy is off right now. I'm not even like really in the area here for the majority of this, and I've got 3 hoppers full. So yeah, I need to think of volume a little before I break the whole system. So uh, I don't know. I've seen some interesting shulker box storage systems where you have like the cup fan style million item storage system where everything dumps into shulker boxes and then it organizes them. But like nothing beats out double chests, but it'd be nice if I could like sort to double chests and then sort to double chests that have shulker box loader. But I would probably have to raid the end for, I don't know, 3-4 days nonstop just to get enough shulker shells. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I got to think about how to do this. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but that creeper kind of took out a bunch of item frames. I'll get that fixed up before next stream and or episode, and then maybe try and break this system down into smaller parts. So like have like a redstone section, and then have like mineral, have like food section. So I'm not quite sure how I want to organize it, but I just don't have enough room to fit this whole thing in all the way up to that wall and then all the way out to this wall. It just doesn't fit. I mean, I would be maybe okay with like a 1 wide block to walk through, but I don't even think I have that. I think it just fills it up with double chests, like back to back. So I really don't want to recreate the entire facade of this building, but if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. I built everything to chunk boundaries here, so yeah, so like the outside of this guy here is inside the chunk, the outside of inside of this is inside the chunk. So this is like folded to chunk boundaries so farms work correctly. So I'm not quite sure what to do there, so we'll figure it out. But as for now, I think that's all I'm gonna do for this evening. Uh, Thanks for watching if you watched. Appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to see more. If not, then don't subscribe. But maybe you should watch more, just see what I'm doing. And yeah, and like the video because it's pretty awesome. I do a lot of stuff here. It looks pretty cool. All right. Have a good evening, everyone.